This is the reminder move for ATM lesson number 391, tying the upper arms. Please lie on your back with both of your arms on either side of your body. Gently scan yourself for spaces in which your body lifts away from the floor and where your body presses down into the floor. Now, when you have a good idea of what type of contact you have with the floor, would you please stand your feet and have them spread wide apart? Now, hug yourself by placing your right hand in your left armpit and onto your left shoulder blade. And reach across with your left arm and hold onto your left shoulder blade. Now begin to do something kind of unique and roll yourself to the right and to the left. Your head and your shoulders going together, both directions, right and left. Now a little tip for this is to keep your knees up towards the ceiling and allow your pelvis to be as quiet as you possibly can. And gradually make the movement quicker. Not bigger or stronger, but just faster. Now would you change your hands over and repeat? So this means that you hug yourself again and put your left hand in your right armpit and reach across with your right and continue to roll side to side your head, your shoulders, your chest, leaving your pelvis as quiet as you can. And then gradually increase your speed. And then leave this alone, lie on your back, and rest. Now this time, would you stand your left foot and hug yourself by placing your right hand in your left armpit and onto your left shoulder blade. And reach across with your left arm and hold on to your opposite shoulder blade. Now begin to roll yourself to the right and turn your head to the left. And again, you'll keep your knee up towards the ceiling and your pelvis fairly quiet. However, you can kind of push with your left foot and allow yourself to roll a little bit more over towards the right. And then leave this alone. Let your arms go long, your legs go long, and rest. Now again, stand your foot, but this time would you do it with your right foot, and hug yourself by placing your left hand in your right armpit and onto your right shoulder blade, and reach across with your right arm and hold onto your shoulder blade. And begin to roll towards the left and turn your head to the right, keeping your right knee up towards the ceiling, and allow your pelvis to be fairly quiet. Roll side to side. And then leave this alone, lie on your back, and rest. Now, would you again stand your feet and have them spread wide apart, but this time lift your pelvis up from the floor and slide your right hand behind your back at about your belt line or wherever it'll go comfortably. And in this position, roll right and left with your body and your head. So you're rolling over your arm that's tucked in your back. And continue to roll, but take your head in the opposite direction of the chest. So if your chest goes to the right, your head is going to turn to the left. And then leave this alone, lie on your back, and rest. And again, would you stand your feet and have them spread wide apart, lift your pelvis up from the floor, and this time slide your left hand back behind your back or behind your belt line, wherever it will go comfortably. And in this position, roll right and left with your body and your head. Now continue to roll, but take your head in the opposite direction of your chest. And then leave this alone, lie on your back and rest. Now would you please lie on your stomach? Stand the palm of your left hand on the floor and slide your right arm up and to the left with the palm up so it's just above your left hand. And would you push with the left hand and roll your body to the right? Over to the right and then come back. Over to the right and then come back. Now slide your right hand a little bit closer to your left hand and then repeat. Over to the right, pushing with the left hand, rolling to your right and then come back. And this time, have your right arm slide underneath your left hand, so it's below your left hand this time, and just roll back and forth, nice and easy side to side. And then leave this alone, lie on your back and rest. Now roll back over onto your stomach and do the same thing by standing your right hand on the floor. And slide your left hand up into the right with your palm up so that's just above your left hand. And begin to push with your right hand and roll towards the left. And continue to slide your left hand closer to your right hand as you're rolling side to side. And do the same thing with your left hand and arm underneath or below your right hand. And then leave this alone. Lie on your back and rest. Now come back over onto your stomach, and this time slide your left arm to the right and your right arm to the left underneath your chest and shoulders, and spread your feet wide apart. And would you roll to the right and roll to the left? Back and forth, side to side. And change your arms over so your opposite arm is up on top. And again, leave this alone, roll over on your back and rest. Now, go ahead and bend your feet again, have your feet spread wide apart, hug yourself by placing your right hand in your left armpit and your left hand over the top. And begin to roll side to side with your back and your head, nice and easy, side to side, till you go farther and more comfortably. And then change over your arms and repeat. So this is a great lesson. Interesting, very challenging, fantastic for your arms and shoulders and your head and your neck. A really great one to play around with. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any comments. Leave something at the bottom of the page for me. And tell your friends, come on back and we'll do this again.